Hey, welcome back to Score on Business. Make sure to check out our website at scorenashville.org. And so we're back with Rob Bellenfant. And Rob, before the break, we were talking about, what's important to millennials. And can you summarize that first point and then cover the rest?
Sure. Millennials, again, they want to know the impact that they're making in the organization. So over communicating and being overly transparent about the impact that they're making every day in their job is very important and high priority when managing millennials.
Okay. And so how do you motivate millennials to give their best?
Well, with motivating millennials, I think it's a lot about investing in your team members. So showing them that you're dedicated to their professional development. And a way that we do this, for example, is we incentivize our team members to read books about business or marketing, and then share the findings with the team. So they'll do a presentation in front of the company and just give us the key takeaways. And for that, we'll reward them with a $50 gift card. But basically, we in addition to reading books, we also incentivize them to go out to networking events. So learn from others that are in your industry or in your space, and look for any opportunity to grow yourself. Other things that millennials value are freedom and flexibility. So if you've got a project and you need a certain outcome from that project, instead of explaining to them the 12 steps that you would take to achieve that outcome and making them do it your way and following those 12 steps, just give them the desired result. And tell them what the goals of the project are, because the 12 steps that you might take to reach those goals, they might have 8 steps that are completely different, and they can achieve the same result or maybe a better result. But if you don't give them that freedom and flexibility to operate on their own, then you never know what they're truly capable of. And something that I think some of the older generations kind of misunderstand is that with the tools and the information that millennials have had in their lives, there's completely different ways of doing things today than maybe when you were my age, for example. And so there's more than one way to achieve an end result. And when you try to explain to somebody that you have to do it your way, that can prevent them from developing.
And specifically with millennials, they don't like that.
No.
And I think you were mentioning to me that you all try to be much more focused on the result and much less focused on be at the office at 8 o'clock or 8:30.
Yeah, and quite honestly, we haven't always been great at that, and we've gotten a lot better, and we've seen tremendous results from it. But when you show them freedom and flexibility, not only in how you accomplish a goal, but when you accomplish a goal, where you're at when you accomplish the goal, what tools you're using. So there's a system out there called ROW, and it stands for Results Only Work Environment, and that's something that we're working towards moving to in our business. And we kind of do a hybrid version of that today and have seen tremendous results. But when you only look at the results and not, what they wear to work or how many hours their butt is in their chair, and you only focus on the results, then great things happen. That freedom and flexibility is there, and also, you realize that you might have a few A players that previously were B players, and the freedom and flexibility and allowing them to work on their own terms with their own tools on their own schedule has enabled them to be a much higher performer. So.
Now, and really briefly, we don't have much time. Let's say that they had been an A performer and the freedom and flexibility has yielded a B performer in 10 seconds. What do you do?
Well, if it was an A performer previously and the freedom and flexibilities made them a B performer, I would ask yourselves, were they really an A performer previously? Because your A performers can handle the freedom and flexibility and they welcome it, and they're going to only get better from it.
Right.
And maybe look at
and so much. Okay. Hey, thanks, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us on Score on Business this month. We will be back next week and look forward to seeing you. Remember, scorenashville.org. Thanks.